Good morning. I'm just leaving the little village of Tijoco Alto in the southwest of Tenerife. Can see out to sea there. I'm going to be climbing steeply up through the hills. My objective for the day is Chindia Waterfall, which is high up in the hills. I've done this walk before, but the difference with this route is that instead of descending to the waterfall and then climbing back up, which I did from the Tenerife National Park, this time I'm climbing up to it and then descending back. So it'll be a reverse basically of the original walk, with the climbing at the beginning instead of at the end, which is probably a better way of doing it. It's a bit cloudy this morning. There's some low cloud drifting around, but it's just after 8 o'clock. It's quite chilly but pleasant, and I'm going to get walking, get myself warmed up. Speak to you later. For a large portion of this walk, I'll be following something called the Bajante de Fyffes, as in the bananas, Fyffes. Bajante literally translates as downspout, and what I'm standing on here is a water channel, and you can hear the water. There's an access hatch there. At one time, Fyffes, or the owner of Fyffes, so I've read, owned a villa somewhere in these hills, and back in the day shipped bananas and fruit from the Canaries to the UK, which is where Canary Wharf gets its name from. So it presumably had been unloaded there, and I'm guessing that this water channel was used to cultivate the bananas and other fruit that they shipped to the UK. No idea where the villa is. I know it's somewhere, well, if it still exists, it's somewhere in these hills, but that's all I know. I read an article about it a long while ago, and this is marked on the map as Bajante de Fyffes. So I'm guessing it's somewhere along this channel. Anyway, I'm heading up into the sunshine. Hills are clear of cloud now. I'm up about 4,000 feet above sea level, and I'm carrying on. I'm following this for quite some distance, so I'll update you a bit further on. I'm still climbing, getting quite high now, probably just under 5,000 feet, and as I come round the bend, just in front of me is a fantastic view of Mount Tady. This is a beautiful, beautiful walk. And this is the right time of year to do it as well, because all the flowers are in bloom and everything looks fantastic. It really is spectacular, and the sound of running water as you climb up is not something that really normally accompanies you on a walk in Tenerife, unless you're by the sea, of course. But inland you rarely get running water. Of course, I know this isn't a natural water channel, but the effect is the same. It's really, really nice walking alongside the sound of running water. Anyway, a bit further up, about another 400 or 500 feet of ascent, and I'll be somewhere near the waterfall. Still following the water channel. As you can see, it's not always level. There's quite a steep climb coming up here, so I've got to drop down and pick my way up alongside the channel up onto the top of that ridge. Not too far away now. I'm 5,000 feet above sea level, which is, I suppose, about 1,500 metres, and a little while after climbing up the top there, I should reach the waterfall. Well, the original water channel dried up and I dropped down to this much bigger one. Initially there was a path along the other side of it, but then that too disappeared, and I've been, for the last 10-15 minutes, walking along the top of the wall on the left hand side of the large water channel, and this is the first really clear bit that I've come to, and it looks like I've got another difficult section here, so I'm going to have to put the camera away so I can pick my way through without falling into the channel. Well, that last section was a bit of a scramble. Completely lost any sort of path. I couldn't really find anything that resembled a proper path alongside the water channel, but I stuck as close as I could, pushing my way through the undergrowth, and managed to find my way out onto the track, and I'm now in the valley, and you might be able to hear up ahead is Chindia Waterfall. Not a very common sight in Tenerife, as you can imagine. Pretty amazing. So there we are, the waterfall. Not sure of the height, but it's quite a big drop, and this is what feeds the Bajante de Fyffes. That's what I've been following almost since I left the village.